We all must deal with fear or a form of fear at some point of our life. Fear is an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or a threat. Fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of defeat, and as silly as this may sound, the fear of success. The fear of realizing a dream that you have fought for all of your life. How is any of these things dangerous, painful, or even threatening? In self-help circles, fear has taken on an entirely different set of meanings based on this acronym of FEAR. Forget everything and run. False evidence appearing real. And face everything and rise. Although clever, these creative meanings give you a psychological way to deal with the fear or the presence of fear. Regardless of how you define it, if you want to grow and succeed, you must overcome fear. You may be thinking, it is easier said than done, or you do not know what I have been through in my life. In both cases, I will say that you're right. I do not know if this will be easy for you. I do not know what you have been through in your life. However, I do know how to recognize a limiting belief that's disguised as an excuse. I also know that any fear we have in our lives, there is someone out there that has not only faced that same fear, but overcome it. And their victory gives us an example that hope is possible for us too. So how do you overcome fear? The first way to train yourself to face fear is to realize that it's not real. In the movie After Earth, Will Smith said, "Fear is not real. The only place that fear can exist is in our thoughts of the future. It is a product of our imagination, causing us to fear things that do not at the present and may not ever exist." That is near insanity. Now, do not misunderstand me. The danger is very real, but fear is a choice. As some of you may have heard me share at one point or another, I served in the Army and deployed 7 times to combat zones, and they all had one thing in common. The danger, not the fear, was always present. Despite the presence of danger, just like life, we had to keep moving because a moving target is less likely to get hit. The second way to train yourself to face fears in small increments. Let's call them baby steps. So stop rationalizing. Stop overanalyzing. Just take your baby step. Mark Twain said, "Do the thing that you fear the most, and the death of fear is certain." Feel the danger and do it anyway, because it must be done. When you move on the things that you know, the things that you do not know become clearer. On the other side of this spectrum, when you do not move on what you know, the things that you do not know will keep you from moving. When you realize it's defeat, you will learn that it is not as bad as you thought. The mere possibility to get what you want after the defeat of fear sadly leaves many with feelings of guilt. We look around at those that have failed in life and subconsciously we feel that we do not deserve a dream that's worth the fight. We forget about all the obstacles we had to overcome. We forget about all the suffering we endured. We forget about all the things we had to sacrifice. I want you to realize that you are capable at any time in your life to do what you have dreamed of. Your defeat of fear may only be a step away if you do not give up. The world needs more winners, and I'm cheering for you to win. And from my family to yours, I bid you health, wealth, and legacy. God bless.